What's up, everybody? NTCertified here, and today is a really big day. Super big day. It's Tuesday, and in 2 days, well, technically 3 days, but in 2 days, I get to rush out to my local GameStop and pay for my Nintendo Switch. Actually, it's already paid for. But I get to take my receipt and run into a GameStop and say, hey, give me my Switch, and I get to bring my Switch home, and I get to put that bad boy on a shelf and play it on my TV, or play it in my car, or play it on a plane, or play it at work, or wherever I want to play it. I get to play it wherever I want. and I'm super excited about that. So this is just a video that's actually not game related, so I'm not even sure why I'm talking about the Switch. This is about my WWE figure pickups for the week, and I actually purchased so many over the last weekend that I decided to split them into 2 videos. So this Tuesday I'm going to show you half of what I have, and then next Tuesday I'll save the other half. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this thing rolling. Okay, so the first 2 figures that I have I actually purchased from Toys R Us. This past weekend I went on a big figure search per se. I always see a couple of friends in Florida post pictures of figures on store shelves down in Florida, and then I go to my local store and those figures are nowhere to be found. I was on the search for a Jerry Lawler, a WWE Elite Hall of Fame Jerry Lawler, but I wasn't able to find him or the King Booker that I saw in the picture. And actually Zack Ryder posted something on his Twitter, or it may have been his Instagram, but him and Kurt Hawkins showed pictures of the same exact figures. So I rushed out to Target first because that's closest to me, and they didn't have anything that I've never seen before. And then I rushed out to Toys R Us because Toys R Us always has a huge selection of WWE figures, and I actually found a few that I don't have. So the first figure that I picked up is the WrestleMania Chris Jericho, and I haven't picked up a lot of basic figures lately. Hopefully this focuses so you can see it. I haven't picked up a lot of basic figures lately, but the reason that I picked up this Chris Jericho is because, one, Chris Jericho's my favorite wrestler of all time. Jericho is my favorite wrestler of all time. Him and Edge are probably 55-45. Jericho and then Edge. But the reason that I like this, besides the fact that it's Chris Jericho, is because it's the WrestleMania 28 Chris Jericho, so he's wearing his WrestleMania 28 attire, and on the back you can see the other WrestleMania classic options as well. You have Jericho, Roman Reigns, The Undertaker, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. But I'm really happy to have this Chris Jericho because I don't see a lot of Jerichos, at least not in my area. So I don't have a chance to pick up a lot of figures of him. So I'm going to put this into my collection. And this is probably my favorite basic figure already. So really happy to have that. The next figure that I have is also a really nice figure. This is the WrestleMania WrestleMania Elite Flashback, Shawn Michaels. And this looks like the Shawn Michaels from WrestleMania 12 when he faced Bret the Hitman Hart in the 60-minute Iron Man match, one of the greatest WrestleMania matches of all time. Try to not get as much glare on it if you can see that, but he's wearing his white attire with silver hearts, and he has the WWE or WWF at the time championship on his shoulder. And you know, I like my figures to come with, you know, some extra goodies, so having another championship in there is really cool. And this is like a line of the WrestleMania flashbacks that I've been seeing on the shelf lately. There was also a Triple H. There were quite a few Triple H figures on the shelf, but they all had the sledgehammers and the skull masks were missing out of the package. And it was the whole shelf full of them that didn't have the extras in it. So I didn't think that somebody had taken them all out. I think it was actually some type of like packaging malfunction or something like that. So I didn't grab that one. And then the rest of these I actually picked up from, one of these I picked up from Walmart. And this is Elite Hall of Fame, Then, Now, and Forever. This is Macho Man Randy Savage, and this is the Randy Savage from WCW when he came back and he was all super beefed up. This is that Macho Man, and I didn't even know that they released this type of Macho Man, but this is a really cool pickup. Like, I'm loving this right now, and it comes with the shirt, the chain, and the glasses, so it comes with the extras that I want, and I'm just really happy to have it. You know, 4-time WCW champion Macho Man Randy Savage, and I believe he was a 2-time WWF champion. So that's pretty cool. And the thing that I like about these Then, Now, and Forever figures, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, it's a great tagline, Then, Now, and Forever. So then is typically, you know, a few years back, or something that was hot at the moment, such as like an earthquake or a typhoon, like I showed on my previous video. They were considered then. And then now would be somebody who's wrestling, you know, currently, and forever would be like Hall of Famers. So I just think it's a perfect tagline for WWE to do something like that. And this is definitely forever, because Macho Man is one of the greatest of all time. So add that to my collection. Now, this next one is what will be considered then. And this is a triple pack of The Shield. So, of course, you have Roman Reigns, you have Dean Ambrose, and then you have Seth Rollins. Or actually, I'm going in the wrong direction. You have Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and Seth Rollins. Now, the thing that I like about these is that they have, you know, the little face covers that they debuted at WrestleMania 30 when they beat the New Age Outlaws and Kane. And I mean, I wasn't big on purchasing this, but I figured I might as well, since all three of them were together, and it did come with the masks, which I thought was really cool. So those are another 3 figures to add to the collection in a triple pack. It's just taking up a whole lot of extra space. When I have 3 single figures, I can like flip them over and like put them back to back or put them face to face and save a lot of space in my totes that I put these in. But it's tougher to do that when I have, you know, a triple pack. And the last one that I'm going to show today, this is Forever. This is Forever. We have Lex Luger, we have Macho Man Randy Savage, and we have Sting. Now, as you can see, they all have face paint, because this is the WCW Bash at the Beach 1996 wrestling attire. This was the start of the New World Order. You know, Hulk Hogan not showing up for the match, and then showing up, you know, at the end to turn his back on his friends and become, you know, Hollywood Hogan, which would change the wrestling world forever and put WCW on top, you know, for 2+ years, and WWF almost dying as a company, and it just sprung up the whole Attitude Era and the NWO. It was just the greatest time in wrestling if you were a wrestling fan. If you don't know about the NWO or DX or the Attitude Era and you want to go back and see that, I suggest you get WWE Network. It's only $9.99 a month, and all of this classic stuff, including this Bash at the Beach 6-person tag team match is on the network as well. Go check that out. But this is what I call a jewel right here. I mean, not saying that it's going to be rare or anything, but it's just super cool to have this, and I'm very lucky to have this in my collection. But this is the last of today's WWE, WWF, WCW figure haul, because it was a mix of pretty much everything. So next Tuesday, I'll go ahead and I'll post the other half, because I have some really cool finds in that group as well. So, as always, this is NTCertified. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below. Catch me on Twitter, catch me on Twitch, YouTube Live. I stream on the weekends. I'm pretty much everywhere. Once again, thanks for watching. A couple more days until the switch. I'm so excited. Peace.